important is strategic behavior. Let's define what strategic behavior actually means. It involves taking a long-term approach to problem solving, allowing you to create value by thinking systematically and anticipating future outcomes. Utilizing data to make informed decisions while considering different perspectives, including those of employees, clients, suppliers, and our society as a whole. It's also able to think in different scenarios. You know, a mouthful, but in real-life leadership, the challenge often lies in striking the right balance between strategy and execution. And while a great strategy holds no value without effective execution, solely focusing on execution is not advisable either. It is akin to chasing one's tail if you don't have a clear direction. Therefore, it is critical to allocate sufficient time to both aspects, although not necessarily in equal measure. As a general guideline, we suggest spending 4 to 10 days per year on strategy and dividing the rest of your time between execution and working with your people. Based on my personal experience, business leaders who can change their gears between a strategic approach and a laser-sharp focus on disciplined execution are most effective. And when they're able to combine this with a strong foundation of trust with their key people, these leaders see the magic happening in their organization, or I do. By staying close to what is really going on with their teams, they are able to prevent so many bad things to happen. So, as a business leader, there are 3 key areas to prioritize. 1, strategy, 2, execution, and 3, people. Let's delve in a bit into strategy. It's important to realize that thinking strategic is not only a trait from Mother Nature. While some business leaders excel in this area, strategic thinking is primarily a behavior that can be learned. Compare it to beginning a fitness regimen, where the first sessions are really uncomfortable and you will meet a lot of resisting. Same with strategic thinking. Your brain needs time to adapt, but the good news is that it can be trained. Research shows that strategic behavior is the most significant differentiating behavior for high-performing business leaders, even more important than other behaviors, so as communication, execution, or empathy. So, where to start? Begin by looking in the mirror. Acknowledge that you cannot allow yourself to be all the time overwhelmed by email and back-to-back meetings. Learn to compartmentalize your time and allocate it accordingly between execution, working with your teams, and strategy. And remember, strategy doesn't have to be very time-consuming, but it will not be effective if you are constantly drained. So, take these 2 steps. 1. Carve out time for strategy. And 2. Determine the actions that you will undertake to train your strategic muscles. Hope this inspires.